pod. And then go download and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. That is all in for this evening. The Rachel Maddow Show starts right now. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Chris. Congratulations on your multiple Emmy nominations today, my friend. My single one, your double one. Come on, big guy. Well done. Come on.
Stop it.
Congratulations.
Thanks for the tacos.
Sure. You deserve it. All right.
Okay.
We did send them tacos. Honestly, any excuse to send anybody tacos when it comes down to it. Sorry. All right. Thanks to at home for joining us this hour. I thought today was going to be kind of a sleepy news day, right? At last. Started off as kind of a sleepy news day. But then all HE double hockey sticks broke out this afternoon and into tonight, and now it has turned into another totally nuts news day. All right, as of about 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, BuzzFeed News was first to report that the chief strategist for the Bernie Sanders for President campaign in 2016, Bernie Sanders' chief strategist, Tad Devine, is going to be a witness for the prosecution in the federal criminal case against Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort. Or if he's not going to actually appear at trial as a witness, Tad Devine at least now says he is helping the prosecutors in Robert Mueller's office in their case against Paul Manafort. Tad Devine's consulting firm putting out this statement tonight, quote, the special counsel has asked Tad Devine to assist in the prosecution of their case against Paul Manafort regarding his firm's work on media consulting on past political campaigns in Ukraine. When the special counsel sought assistance from us in its ongoing investigation, we readily provided it. The firm also said that they have been, quote, assured by the special counsel's office that we have no legal exposure and did not act unlawfully. So this is Tad Devine's firm saying he's not in trouble, but he's helping Mueller out against Manafort. It is, I think, in some American electoral politics ways, it is jarring to see the guy from the Bernie Sanders campaign caught up in the Manafort case brought by the special counsel, right? But it's not actually a huge surprise if you have been following the evidence in that case and if you know something about Manafort's history. Up through 2012, we have known that Tad Devine, like Paul Manafort, he did do overseas political consulting work in Ukraine. He worked alongside Manafort. And Tad Devine's name is all over the evidence list that prosecutors submitted in the Manafort case just this past week. So that was when the prosecutors were basically notifying the court that things related to Tad Devine, emails and files and documents with Tad Devine's name on them, they were going to be cited as evidence in court in the Paul Manafort case. Well, similarly, Paul Manafort's lawyers today filed hundreds of pages of documents in federal court, exhibits basically in support of their defense of Paul Manafort. And in those exhibits, you find Tad Devine's name and email address all over those as well. So it's not that surprising that he's going to turn up somehow in the Paul Manafort case. Now we know how exactly he's going to turn up. I mean, so far, the Bernie Sanders campaign has factored into the Russia scandal in a very specific way, right? Russian messaging